Let's make a headpiece. For this, you'll be needing the 0.50 mm wire, some beads in whatever size you like. You'll also be needing the 0.90 mm wire, some cup chains in whatever size you choose, flat nose or scissors. You'll also need your measuring tape and an Alice band. Let's get started. So the first thing I want to do is wrap this Alice band with the cup chain. You are going to cut out a long piece of 0.50 wire for this wrapping. And please note, the Alice band measures 15 inches. So you're going to cut 30 inches of cup chain, fold it into two because we'll be using two on that Alice band. So watch closely now. I want to attach the 0.50 mm wire to the side of the Alice band before I start my wrapping. Please watch closely to see how I attach it. Watch closely, you can see there's a shorter end and I'm just going to twist it. I'm not twisting everything up till the end. So I'm just twisting it so it holds on to that part of the halo. So the next thing you want to do is place your cup chains on the Alice band and start wrapping it. Please note that you should cut a long length for your 0.50 mm wire because once you're done wrapping the cup chain on the Alice band, you will also wrap another cup chain on that halo on the Alice band. Now hold your cup chain together like so. You want both of them to be on the same level before you start wrapping it on the Alice band. Once you have held it together, you can now place it on top of the Alice band like so. I want you to look closely at what I'm doing. Once you put the cup chains on the Alice band, it's time for you to now start wrapping. So you'll be wrapping this cup chain by ensuring that the 0.50 wire sinks in between the cup chains because there are spaces there, very short spaces. You can do the first step 2 times so that it is secured firmly on the Alice band, and once you have secured it, it's easy peasy from here on. So you continue wrapping till you get to the end of the Alice band, and then it's time to do the second step. Remember I said to cut a long 0.50 mm wire to use in wrapping this cup chain. Now you see that I didn't cut off the excess because it is long enough to continue the wrapping process. So you want to take a single cup chain, place it on the halo, and then wrap it from beginning till the end. Do not forget that your 0.50 mm wire must sink in between the spaces on the cup chain, and voila, you're good to go. One thing I'd like you to note is that when you are wrapping the cup chain with the 0.50 mm wire, make sure that the shiny part, the glittery part that has the stones in the cup chain is facing you, because when you rock the headpiece, that's the shiny part people are going to see that's going to sparkle. So make sure it is facing you while you're wrapping. But if it's not facing you while you're wrapping, when you're done with the whole wrapping of the halo from beginning to the end, you can use your fingers to shift it so that it faces you. I hope that's not confusing. Another tip I'd like you to note is that when you are wrapping your 0.50 mm wire in between those spaces on the cup chain, make sure it is firm. Don't wrap it with soft hand. When you wrap, you pull so it tightens itself to the halo and it doesn't shift and wobble. Are you enjoying the video so far? I bet you are. Now I've gotten to the end of the halo and clap for yourself. Ba, 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 ba. Yes, so this part, you just want to use the 0.50 mm wire to wrap the end about 2 or 3 times so that it's tight. Can you see how I'm fixing the cup chain to face me? That's what I meant earlier. Now we are done with part 1. The next video you'll be seeing is part 2, so stay tuned. Let's continue. So you want to cut off the excess wire and then make sure that there are no poking ends. You know how to do that, right? Good. Now measure 4 inches downward. That is where you'll be adding that embellishment to. I have made this a very long time ago and I discovered it to be great for this headpiece. So pass it in from the back and wrap with your 0.50 mm wire. Your wrapping should not be more than 5 times. You don't want a very bulky headpiece and you want to maintain balance of the headpiece. So use your attached 0.50 mm wire to wrap this. Now when you're done, I also made some rhinestone flowers a very long time ago and I'll be adding this at the same time. So strategically wrap this too. You don't need too much wrapping. Just wrap maybe 3 or 4 times in strategic places so that it has balance. Now once you're done, let me show you how to make a beaded wire flower that will make this headpiece look super stunning and luxurious. I'm going to be making some wire flowers just like that. Now add your beads to your 0.50 mm wire and fold them into two. Make it very long because you're going to be twisting. Take a bead and put it in the middle and start your twisting. If you look at my twisting closely, I'm not twisting too tight. You can make your twist very loose and you can count as you twist so that you have uniformity. You can count up to 8, 9, 10 to make it easy to twist. Do you see the way I'm turning my hand? Exactly. There is no one size fit all to this particular design, so just keep twisting till you get a very long twisted beaded wire. I have gotten my desired length and it's time for me to make the flower, so I'm just finishing up here. I did not do any measurements. You can eyeball this. As long as you count when you're twisting, it's easier. So what you want to do is take that very long length of twisted beaded wire and then roll it into like 5 times, just like I'm doing. Watch closely, please. Look at that. Good. So that's 1. Then you wrap again 2 till you get to 5. Once you have wrapped it around 5 times, then you want to take the end. That's what you tie in the middle so that you hold those circles together. Just use your flat nose, wrap it around and then press the wire so you don't have any sharp ends. It's very important that you don't have sharp ends. Twist it very, very well. Now spread the circles open just the way you spread butter. Anyways, when you're done spreading the circles, ensure that the sharp end is not there, and your flat nose can do that job for you. By pressing it, the sharp end will sink into the twisted wire. Now take that and all other flowers you've done and add them together. Wrap it in the middle. Like I said, do not over wrap. You don't want a bulky headpiece. Strategic wrapping in 4 or 5 places will make your flower stand out. I want to show you something I do to make my wire flower look full and not flat. So you take it, the middle, you twist it and curve it in, because I made 3 wire flowers, so it makes it look full. Can you see it? So now let's just join. And you see this joining part, like I always say, strategically wrap your wire and beads together. Just do 5 points wrapping and that is all. But make sure as you wrap, you pull firmly. When you pull firmly, it will let you know which part you need to wrap on again and which part you need to leave. Please do not overwrap your wire head pieces so they are not bulky and not heavy. And when you're done doing this, the next step is to finish up and voila, you have a fantastic, stunning, luxury looking headpiece. I hope you have enjoyed the class so far. If you have, please let me know. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you make this super stunning Cupchain and beaded headpiece. So I'm done now. All I'm doing is tucking in the sharp ends of my wire behind, and I'm going to cover that back with a ribbon. Thank you so much for watching. It has been my pleasure. Are you a millionaire or an aspiring millionaire and you'd like to learn how to make fascinators and headpieces for all occasions? Then you need to sign up for Zofia Headwear's online course. You'll learn how to make beautiful headpieces like this and more. Send a message to the WhatsApp number on your screen now. This is the headpiece after I was done making it. I'm just modeling it for you guys. Can you see how gorgeous it looks? You can use any type of bead to recreate this halo headpiece instead of a cup chain and rock it for every occasion. If you're a bride and you want to rock this headpiece, just simply use white or silver. Now, let me know in the comment section if you have any questions and tell me, do I look stunning or what? Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell so you get notified whenever I post any video. Alright guys, bye. See you on the next one.